shit you rep. Oh yeah, nigga, hit your step. Cause these niggas ain't real, don't even got respect in the set. On me, I'm just keeping it west. Cause I'm a IE baby. I'm a It's young. I'm a different type of nigga. Factual. Look, I'm the king still. What's the deal? Your boy Young Stress. Facts Over Fiction, episode 16. Damn, we moving up in the numbers, my G. This is cool. Thank y'all for rocking with me for 16 of them now. But today we're talking about consequences, man. Consequences and repercussions, motherfucker. Cause what a lot of people fail to be realizing is, like, every decision you make that you know ain't the best decision, there's always consequences. Niggas act like they forget about consequences, man. When we was kids and we knew mama said don't touch this or mama said don't touch that, and we did it anyway, we knew there was consequences coming because we've had ass whoopings in the previous times. Ass whoopings just didn't start that day, you feel me? So we knew we had consequences, but we still did the shit. I should have caught this. I'm gonna do one on that later on, never mind. But yeah, man, remember you got consequences till all your actions have a consequence, bro. Like, nigga, if you decide you wanna go do some bullshit, if there wasn't consequences though, then fucking today would be fucking crazy, wouldn't it? Niggas, like, motherfuckers barely respect shit as it is now. But if there were never any consequences for nobody's actions, the world would have never made it. Like, niggas, like, I'm sorry to say, niggas need to go to jail for some time for the shit they do. That they for sure did, though. Free Kels, my nigga. Free R. Kelly, bro. That they for sure did. Like, don't accuse me of nothing and then I gotta reap the consequences of that shit. Or don't go off somebody else's word about some shit. Like, you gotta catch me in the act of something and I'll accept the consequences because the motherfuckers is real. But consequences are like a good thing. Like I said, some niggas need to go to jail. Like, niggas out there just killing motherfuckers and shit, robbing banks and doing whatever the fuck they doing, knocking over old ladies and shit. Like, motherfuckers need to go to fucking jail, bro. That's the consequence to the action. So sometimes consequences are good, but I know when it comes to like disciplinary, I hate consequences, man. If you go to your job and you embezzling money or some shit, or you stealing parts or some shit, don't you expect to get fired? Like, you don't expect to get fired? Cause niggas will go in there and be stealing shit from their job or whatever the fuck and don't even care about that shit.
Yeah, like, that's a repercussion. The consequence is just like, oh, I stole from the bank and I went to jail. The repercussion would be like, oh, I stole from the bank, I went to jail, and then the niggas in jail beat the fuck out of me. That's a repercussion.
Yeah, the repercussions is some different shit.
But you also have good consequences. Like, I stole from the bank to feed my family. And even though I went to jail and shit and got beat the fuck out of, I was still able to give my family food and shit, and they was able to eat. I stole a lot of money. They balling now. They eating good king crabs and shit. Seafood balls, shit like that, you know.
Back to what I was saying before the intermission. I was talking to my old lady, right? And she was saying something to me that I didn't think about as far as the consequence thing goes. And it's about, you bitches out here getting your bodies done and shit.
That was just an example.
That was an example. But there's consequences to that shit too. You get the ass with the cement and you get the nothing done to the legs. Bitches out here getting blood clots and dying and shit. Your ass is popping in the midst of sexual things or regular things. And
For the fuck of it.
I was also taught something a second ago, because I said I learned something every day. I don't lie to you people. I didn't even know niggas was getting their pecs and shit put in. I didn't know. I just thought it was all steroids and hit the gym. But niggas is getting fake man
Muscles.
titties. Probably got some fake traps. The Brock Lesnar's put in with some socks or something. I don't know. But there's consequences to all that shit.
Getting their asses done too, just cause they ain't got a big ass like a bitch. They getting their little
niggas getting their booties done. Y'all getting your
niggas
booties done. Y'all niggas is weird, bro.
inches added to their dicks.
But see, there's consequences to getting all them augmentations and shit done, because you could fucking die from that shit. Kanye West mom, prime example. I can say that. I ain't saying nothing wrong. It's just the facts that I've read. That she wasn't supposed to have no more fucking plastic surgery and her ass died. Probably had a heart attack on the table. Probably went cardiac arrest or some shit. I don't know. But that was a consequence. See, you know them other people, like, you know, motherfuckers go over to Mexico and shit. They don't give a fuck with what you got. We'll give you a big ass right now. We don't give a fuck.
Yo, you got money? Okay.
And you don't know what they're using either. They don't even tell you. They just fuck you up. You just out there fucked up. The bad consequences. And the repercussions was something deeper too. Ooh, shit.
Physical.
The physical.
The physical to the consequence.
So she said you fucking do some weird fuckboy shit. You go to jail. That's the consequence. But the repercussions is when them niggas in there beating your ass or when they doing that type of shit to you. That is what you reaped. That was your that is good. Repercussions, man. And that's why I say consequences and repercussions at the beginning, because I think every consequence come with the repercussion.
Of course.
Out here fucking around, having kids, that's the consequence. Or getting those jitterbugs that some of y'all may have.
I was about to say, what the fuck is a jitterbug?
I ain't saying nothing because I don't want y'all to debaby my ass.
I say that shit
Man.
because back in the day we had sex ed and they told us, look, if you be out fucking around, this is gonna happen to you. And a lot of motherfuckers obviously ain't listening, and now they mad. Don't be mad at the baby because he
Yeah, y'all be having AIDS and all kinds of shit because y'all here just throwing that dick or throwing that pussy around a lot of the times. Sorry. It just is what it is. But before we get too far into that, Facts Over Fiction episode 16, I think. Like, share, subscribe, do all the shit you do down there. Fuck with y'all because y'all fuck with me. It's young. I'm a different type of nigga.
Yeah.
Factual.
Yeah.
Look.